guys, welcome to our new series called Waitlisted. What is Waitlisted? You guys know, honestly, you know. Waitlisted is just this idea that you get put on a waiting list. Like none of us have experienced that, right? Let's see. Think back to 2020. Like what were we waitlisted for? I don't know, toilet paper? How about audio and visual equipment? That was us here at the church. It could be gaming stuff. It could be collectibles that you were looking forward to. Those orders for your birthday or someone else's birthday that probably didn't get there on time. All because everything on Amazon and Walmart, like, it was backlogged, right? Or they were out of stock. And so we got waitlisted. We got put on a waiting list and left there to hang out until everything was hopefully resolved. Thankfully, we've got toilet paper back. Thankfully, at least at this point, most birthday presents are coming on time. But here's the thing. We've also learned to adjust to the wait, right? And that's part of what we're going to talk about off and on through the series, mostly when we're in person. But this adjustment to the wait. To know that there's something we want or questions we have in life, and we may not get answers right away. Our hope in this series is this, though. That you can go ahead and ask your questions about things in life. And maybe we can speed up the wait, right? We can actually answer some of those questions. How we do that is going to be a couple different ways. This book, the Bible, and our own experiences. So here's how this series is going to work. Really simply. We want you guys to ask questions. Some of you already have. You guys have been giving them to us. And we hope that more come in as we start the series. But we want you to ask questions because you can't get stuff answered if you don't ask. And at the very least, you can start the journey once you've asked. But most times we're just at a standstill. We're in lockdown, if per se, right? If I can say it that way, if we don't ask. So ask the questions. And then the second thing is this. That we're going to try and answer, but your answer may be only a piece of the answer, or it may be the whole thing. It just depends on the question. But we want you to ask questions about life, about faith, about God, about the Bible. None of it's off limits. So ask your question, and the challenge will be for us, leaders, myself, other adults, to answer the questions right here out of this book. Now again, we'll mix in our experiences a little bit, but a lot of it's going to have to do with how we've seen what this says about that question that we had in our life, in your life, how that got answered, how that ended up being true based on this book. Why this book? Because it makes some claims about itself, and I'm going to flip to a couple of them right now. The first one is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 16 and 17. And it says this about the Bible, about itself, that all Scripture is breathed out by God and profitable for teaching, for reproof, for correction, and for training in righteousness, that the man or woman of God may be complete, equipped for every good work. It's making a self-claim that the Scriptures, aka the Bible, that's what it refers to itself as. The Bible is the Scriptures. That it's good for our lives, and it's useful for helping us do good in our lives, to live our lives in a way that it's healthy, it's whole, and it's desirable. All right, last one is this, Acts. Where did I go? Acts chapter 17. Verses 11 says this. Verse 11 says this. Now these Jews, who were called Bereans, were more noble than those in Thessalonica. They received the word with all eagerness that came from Paul and Silas, examining the scriptures daily to see if the things that they said were true. So there's kind of another claim in here that this group of people, Jews, Bereans, thought that the Bible was true. And that was the source of truth, the source of answers to questions in life. And so when Paul and Silas, these holy men, even holy men, got questioned and said, you know what? Doesn't matter what you say if this book doesn't agree with you. Pretty powerful stuff. And so that's why we're going to use the Bible, because we believe and agree with the Bereans that this book is true, and it does have answers for us in life. So guess what? You've now been waitlisted. Join us on this journey. It's going to be a fun ride. Who knows how long it'll even last. We're going to try and get through as many questions as we can that you guys have, because these things are important. So here we go. It begins right now. We'll see you later.